So at the time of recording this, E3 2018 is just days away, and one of the most hype things about E3, at least the last couple of years, have been Sony. Sony's press conference has been absolutely tremendous, and it's always just fun to speculate and talk about things, and of course it's always fun to do that with a good friend, and that good friend is PhenomSage. How's it going, buddy?
Hi there, it's going well, and yeah, Sony is pretty much always unanimously, except for last year.
Except that garbage last year.
Yeah, except for that garbage last year. Unanimously crowned the winner of E3. Can they do it again?
Yeah.
Because they held back on PlayStation Experience last year, supposedly, so they had a big showing this year.
Yeah. And like last year, I was joking, by the way, last year was a great show. I just think that last year it was arguably like there were other press conferences that possibly could have been better.
There wasn't an insane gap between Sony and the rest of them as there was the years before.
That's well said. That's definitely that's how it went. But yeah, this year things are Sony's been announcing some stuff in terms of how the show's going to be structured, in terms of just what's going on. Like, they're going to be showing off these 4 games, Ghost of Tsushima, obviously, Death Stranding, Spider-Man, and The Last of Us Part 2, the much anticipated gameplay reveal for that game, I'm guessing, as well as Death Stranding. I know a lot of people are predicting or at least hoping that we're going to see gameplay of that.
I can't wait any longer. The Last of Us Part 2 gameplay reveal will be game of show. I'm calling it now.
Let's go ahead and just get right into it.
If you look at The Last of Us, the original Last of Us's gameplay reveal, it was absolutely incredible. I watched that gameplay reveal multiple times over and over just because of how goddamn good it looked.
Absolutely. It looked
and
fantastic.
I predict the exact same thing for this.
I think that they've waited. I think that they've been wanting to show, even Naughty Dog's teasing it like just every day. They're just like, get ready, it's coming.
Yeah.
They have a little countdown on their Twitter account and everything, and it's getting hard to wait. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I'm really looking forward to just seeing what's going on at this game. Is the partner system returning? Is it confirmed that we're playing as Ellie, or is that like still like we're not really sure?
Yeah, we don't know.
Yeah, exactly. Like, where are we in this game? What's the story here? I'm gonna be honest. Like, last year, like, I liked that CG trailer. It didn't really sell me on the game though. Like, I liked it. I was like,
Which trailer?
The one with the girls just like beating each other up and like cutting each other up with axes and stuff.
Yeah, that one's, it's okay.
I didn't mind it because it was brutal. Like, a lot of people were complaining it's too brutal. Like, I didn't care about that. I
was surprised by how brutal it was. Oh, I saw some dumb comments that were like, Last of Us has always been that brutal. No, it hasn't. Go play that first game. There was nothing in that first game that was as brutal as what they showed at the Tokyo Game Show or whatever, like Paris Games Week.
Yeah, and it doesn't bother me that it is brutal. I just don't think that trailer again sold the game. Like, I wasn't like, oh wow, Last of Us 2
it's because
be
it feels so disconnected from Last of Us. Like, that was in a completely different location, completely different characters. But that first trailer, PSX, did sell me on the game.
Oh, it was fantastic. It was like such a good tease and just like a good setup for what's going to be happening. Again, we don't really know anything, but E3's going to have all the answers for this game, I believe, and they're probably going to end up. My first prediction is that they're going to be closing out the show with The Last of Us, like that's Naughty Dog's spot.
Oh yeah,
that's Naughty Dog's spot. I think they're always going to have that closing, that last word, The Last of Us, if you will. And I think it leaves a good taste in your mouth after the show. Like, it really just like, oh baby, like, it just feels good. That's a good way to end it.
They usually, every time, they always generally save the best thing that they have to show for last.
Yeah, I agree, and it makes total sense. And I'm not saying The Last of Us is going to be the best thing, by the way. I think that a couple of other games might step on their toes for sure. I'm not speaking in broader terms of E3, but just their press conference in general, because there's a lot of other games that are going to be at that show too. Speaking of which, another prediction I'm going to make is they are opening the show with Ghost of Tsushima.
Death Stranding.
At first,
We've had our predictions about this for so long. Don't ruin it.
No, I swear. Like, at first I thought for sure it was going to be Death Stranding. I think they're opening
It's
with
not
that Tsushima
Ghost of
greatness.
Tsushima. It's too obvious. We talked about this. You open with Death Stranding, but the thing is, we don't know what that looks like. They're going to open with something where nobody knows that it's Death Stranding until the right moment. And then it's like, oh my God, that was Death Stranding the whole time? That's what they're going to do.
I would have agreed with you, but since they're only showing or like revealing whatever how their show's going to be structured, 4 games. I mean, it's definitely not Spider-Man, it's definitely not Ghost of Tsushima, and it's definitely not Last of Us. So I think we're going to be able to figure out it's Death Stranding pretty quickly. I mean, like, maybe Ghost of Tsushima is the only one that was like, because we don't know what that game really looks like either, so we might scratch our heads for like 2 seconds, then like, oh, it's Death Stranding. But
well, that's the thing. Like, again, that's a fun reveal. Whereas with Ghost of Tsushima, like, you immediately cut to some ancient Japanese setting. I'll be like, oh, it's Ghost of Tsushima.
I mean, I don't think that's a bad thing, knowing what it is right away. I think
it's not a bad thing, but Sony likes those surprises. Like, remember, they opened PSX with that Uncharted, and nobody knew it was Uncharted until they showed it.
That set the tone for that press conference too.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, they like doing this.
That was yeah, true. I mean, it's just a prediction. I'm not saying that that's the best thing to happen. I just can see them opening with just that Japanese opera maybe coming in there, some orchestrated stuff, some of that Kota.
No, you're gonna get synth.
Yeah, that, I mean, again, the Kota. Sorry, it's called Kota. Yeah, but synth would be really really cool. Just I would love it. And we've already seen like pictures of Kojima like cutting the trailer. Apparently he's like doing the music. He's like wearing a Joy Division shirt, just like on a keyboard. Like, yep, I'm working on it. Like, that's cool. I like that. I like how he's the director of the trailers for the game, and I like that.
The question is now, because we were predicting, Days Gone is Sony's big 2018 game. Now that we know that's 2019, what other than Spider-Man, do you think they'll have any 2018 game for later this year?
I'm gonna say it. I've been thinking this for the last couple of days. I know it's crazy and really, really dumb. I think The Last of Us is coming out this November or December.
Oh my God!
I think that's gonna be like that's the show breaker kind of stuff right there. You're gonna see that gameplay.
Incredible.
And then just November's gonna pop up at the screen.
November. Oh my God! Let's go.
I mean, it's either that or Tsushima. It's either that Death Stranding.
It's too soon for Tsushima. Like it feels like we just saw that game.
We haven't even seen anything really of that game.
Last of Us has had more time to settle, and with how much Naughty Dog is like hyping this up, I feel like
we're not hearing anything
that
from
could
Sucker
be a
Punch,
possibility.
by the way. Sucker Punch hasn't said a word, or at least to my knowledge, I haven't heard a peep from them in terms of like what they're going to be doing or what the tone is going to be for the reveal or whatever. But yeah, if The Last of Us could, that's like E3 moment right there. Like, save that, like, because that's going to be special for sure.
That would be incredible. I doubt it though. I really do. But that would be so.
I mean, Spider-Man is a September release. Like, they gotta have something for like that winter, fall. That area. You know what I mean? At least have like 3 games. They got this the end of summer. They got the spring game of God of War. I mean, Dragon Quest ain't gonna be winning Game of the Year. Like, Sony wants that game.
They got God of War.
Yeah, they got God of War. What am I thinking? That's maybe they won't even put out The Last of Us because they don't want to compete with their own game.
They don't want to compete. They're not following the Nintendo way then.
Yeah. I mean, it's such a stupid thing to say though. Like, we're not gonna put out the game because we don't want to like compete with ourselves. Like, that's so arrogant, but like it makes sense in terms of sales and like just the general, like, how the general's eye on the company itself. But who knows? What else are you really looking forward to about this show? Like, I mean, like,
I can tell you.
I mean, do you want to talk a little more about Death Stranding? Do you think we're gonna see full gameplay of that?
You don't say. We're focusing on these 4 titles and only show like a trailer for Death Stranding. I mean, there's no way.
Kojima said he's working on E3 trailer, not like gameplay ready or anything like that.
There will be a trailer, but
then
there
it'll
will
open
also
into
be full gameplay sequence.
I think the trailer will literally bleed into the gameplay. Like, you'll be watching the trailer, and then all of a sudden, like, you'll just be like, Norman Reedus will just start walking around this weird world, like, whoa, what's going on? This is gameplay, yo, and the crowd will start roaring and stuff. I think so too. It's time. What is this game? What is this?
It's time to learn.
We need to know. I need Kojima there to hold my hand through this reveal.
Yeah.
I really do. But you were alluding to something. What are you like really just like thinking that's gonna pop up here? I mean,
okay. I'll tell you.
Does
I'll
it
tell
start
you
with a
right
D?
now. Does it start with a what?
A D?
No, we already talked about that. Square Enix. It's whatever. No. I'm gonna say it right now. Listen clearly. Bloodborne 2, baby.
Okay?
It's happening. I believe.
But that's not related to Shadows Die Twice.
Oh, it is. Shadows Die Twice is Bloodborne 2. I don't care what anyone says.
I thought they said that it wasn't already. I think it was.
Nobody said that.
I think it was just some like insider, someone on Reset Era or something was like, oh, like it doesn't have anything to do with Bloodborne. It's a brand new IP. It's not exclusive to Sony. Like,
yeah, that was some outside party.
Yeah,
Nobody's officially confirmed.
Yeah. I mean, who knows? I mean, that's the thing. You think that is Bloodborne 2 though?
Yeah, I do. I don't see why you would use the exact same font as Bloodborne if it wasn't Bloodborne 2.
I mean, there's such thing as laziness, but I'm not gonna be
you
the one.
You don't do that for a 10-second reveal.
But it's set in feudal Japan. You think they're gonna do like Bloodborne in Japan?
Sure, go for it.
That sounds dope
I
to
don't
me.
care as long as it's Bloodborne 2.
Yeah, that sounds really cool to me. Yeah, I mean, Bloodborne 2 would be a really, really good reveal. That would be really cool. I would love to see just people's reaction to that. Like, I'm still playing
that
the
would
first
make up
Bloodborne.
for all the leaks. If somehow Bloodborne 2 went unspoiled, that would make up for every leak.
Oh yeah, that would definitely be pretty surprising. Something.
And that's one thing that Sony is usually good at is like, despite all the leaks. For one, I can say nothing has been spoiled from Sony. Like, what's going to show up at their show, like what kind of surprise reveals we're going to get there.
Like I said, I was alluding to something earlier. The thing that starts with a D. I mean, Devil May Cry 5 is confirmed.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Dragon Quest.
Oh no, I don't even think that's showing up at Sony. But Devil May Cry 5 is absolutely going to be there. That is like.
Actually, it could. That's Sony exclusive, other than PC.
Dragon Quest?
It's possible.
Yeah, look, I mean, like in terms of like their third party. I mean, they're not gonna like play the game or anything, but like I think that it could
like a trailer.
Yeah, but yeah, Devil May Cry 5 is basically confirmed to be at that show.
I mean, that was basically confirmed like last year.
Yeah, that was confirmed like 8 months ago, but it's.
We thought that was. They said like PSX. Nope, we're saving it for E3 now.
Yeah, and it makes me excited. It really does. I think that's gonna be a really, really good trailer. I don't know if we're getting into.
I need a little bit more. I need a little bit more.
I don't know. I don't know where this game is in development. Like, where are we here? Like, what's going on? Like,
we've known about that reveal for like. Think about this. If that was supposed to be revealed last year, they have to have more.
I don't know. I mean, Sony's aware of what's going on the internet. They know that this has been leaked. They know that they know this was leaked at PSX. Like Sean Layden, you could tell when he walked on stage, he knew that. Like he was just like, exactly. Yeah, we don't have that, by the way. Like he basically said that. Like this is gonna be a boring. So
they can't rely. They can't rely on just like, oh my God, Devil May Cry 5 is confirmed. Like we already know that's coming.
I don't want to give like the viewers the notion that I don't like CG trailers. It's just gameplay reveals are always just more exciting.
Well, no. CG trailers are good when I don't know that the game exists.
Yeah, but the fact that it's been just constantly coming up throughout the last 8 months, it's been a little frustrating.
I've almost gotten tired of hearing about Devil May Cry 5. Like,
hopefully,
I need some gameplay.
Yeah, let's hope. I mean, just seeing Dante return is going to be super rad. Like, I'm really excited just to. I'm really excited for that. That's going to be a cool game to see during this press conference. Other third-party stuff that's definitely going to be showing up is that Call of Duty Black Ops 4. I don't know if they're going to get into like Battle Royale or anything, but they will. Yeah, they probably will. I think that's the place you do it. At least like have like a breakdown trailer for that Battle Royale mode, maybe even like a little bit of a playthrough. That would be kind of cool. I don't know if it would work very well, but
I don't think I need someone explaining to me what Battle Royale is. I just give me a short little like give me one of those patented Call of Duty like overview trailers, 2 minutes, nice music choice, just showing me. I'm good.
Yeah, and like that's the thing, like I feel like Battle Royale just doesn't translate well in terms of like on a stage. Like I just don't think that really works.
It's boring.
Yeah, it's pretty boring. But yeah, just a little montage. Give me a montage trailer for that. Marvel Spider-Man. What do you think we're seeing? What do you think's going on there?
We'll probably. I think we'll see fully because they've been teasing it a bit. I think we will see like a full just like what it's like to roam the open world and then like go to a mission, and maybe we'll get like one more gameplay sequence for a mission.
Yeah, I think we're gonna see. I hate to say it, but a little Miles Morales in that story trailer. I think we're gonna see a little bit of that. They didn't tease that for no reason. They're obviously that's some kind of.
I feel
part
like
of
that might have just been a cameo.
I don't. Miles Morales is a huge comic book character, man. Like he is Spider-Man.
They said this is a Peter story.
It is a Peter story, but he can still revolve around this. Like Mary Jane's playable in the game. Like it is a Peter story, but like
yeah.
I think that he's going to have some kind of part in this story, and I think they're going to show that off. To my dismay, but you know, whatever. The game looks fantastic. I'm not going to nitpick too much about that.
You don't like Miles?
I don't like other characters being Spider-Man. Like that just bothers me. Like in all superheroes, like let's just have a new person be Batman. Except like Dick Grayson. That's a different discussion to have right there. Something disappointing that's definitely showing up is going to be Destiny 2. That's going to be like they're gonna show some big dumb DLC. It's gonna look yucky. You know that's the part where that's the bathroom break segment right there.
Yeah.
That's basically it there. I just don't want to see it. I really don't.
All right, let's not focus on the negative. I have something that I'm really, really, really excited to see, possibly even on that Bloodborne 2 Spider-Man Last of Us status. That
Really?
I'm just because it hasn't been leaked, it hasn't been spoiled. And I cannot wait for that reveal, baby. It's time to finally see what Blue Point has been remaking this whole time.
I mean, we had this discussion multiple times. What they've been making this whole time, like, wasn't that Shadow of the Colossus?
No,
That
they
came
said
out
we're
earlier
working on
this year.
something. Well, no, they said they're working on something even bigger than Shadow of the Colossus.
Yeah, I just assumed that they started working on that recently. Like, that was like,
Oh no, we're getting that reveal here.
really?
This E3. The current word on the street is that it's going to be a Demon Souls remake.
Yeah, that's
Which
the
I would
rumors.
I would not be opposed to that, but I'm also interested to see if it just is something that would take all of us by surprise.
I think it's going to be something more
Maybe
surprising.
a full Ape Escape remake.
Like, that's a very different direction. In terms of anything that they've ever really done, I would be excited about that. I just want a new Ape Escape game, period.
Yeah.
We've all talked about this. I've talked about this like on my channel before. Ape Escape needs to happen. That needs to be a game. Supposedly, Japan Studio is working on something. I just imagine like the show's like in its like midway point. You start hearing some monkeys. You start hearing some apes. And then they just that screen flashes. You start seeing that sirens going around. Like, oh my god, it'd be so hype. I would love that soundtrack. You got to get that OG composer back too.
There's also some rumors that they're working on a Siphon Filter remake.
Oh, for Blue Point, yeah, that's. I don't really like Siphon Filter.
I don't even know what it is.
It's
so
not.
I can't.
I mean, like, it's just a very dated stealth game. But like, I don't know. Like Siphon, that's not big to me. Like, that doesn't scream like this is our biggest project yet. Like that's not like exciting. I mean, it would be a cool reveal. Like seeing that. I don't know. I don't think that's that cool to me. I don't desire that very much. Something I do desire though, and something that's probably going to pop up here, judging by the little partnership that Sony has with Capcom, as of late at least, showing off a lot of Monster Hunter World, revealing Resident Evil 7, showing off Marvel vs. Capcom, showing off Devil May Cry 5 at this press conference. We're getting that Resident Evil 2 remake.
That RE2 greatness.
Yeah, it's that game has been teased for so
It's time.
long. Not even like it's been teased by the director. Like just like, yeah, we're working on it. Like they've legit said it is a game. Like it's happening. it's time. It's time to get that trailer at least. Like, we need it. It's just such a wholesome reveal. Like, everyone just needs it. It would just put smiles on everybody's faces. Resident Evil is on fire right now in terms of games. Like, Resident Evil 7 was fantastic. They had really good DLC. I'm excited what they could do with this remake. Apparently, it's supposed to look like it's going to be one of Capcom's best-looking games. That's what I've kind of been hearing on Reset Era and stuff like that. That's really cool.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah, like, 2 thumbs up for sure for that reveal. I mean, that could be something just... Yeah, that's exciting.
I got something.
What do you got?
I didn't have this until I read the GameSpot article that I'm looking at right now, but apparently Red Dead Redemption 2 will have exclusive content for PS4.
Yeah, that's definitely... Is that confirmed? Like, they do have exclusive content on the PS4? Or is that just a rumor?
I think that's just a rumor.
Oh, okay. Because I wasn't sure if they announced, like, DLC stuff. Or, like, sorry, the pre-order stuff with, like, PlayStation only or anything.
I could see Red Dead maybe popping up here, though. Possibly.
I could, too. I really could. And like, we've talked about Rockstar. We've talked about this during the Xbox predictions video that we're like, oh, could it show up? You know, Rockstar's super exclusive about that kind of stuff. I mean, if they were going to show up, it would probably pop around that Sony press conference just for the culture. Like, I feel like it's the right move for Rockstar in terms of, like, their brand and what they've been doing lately. I don't know. As of right now, like, I think a lot of third parties want to show their game off at Sony's press conference.
Yeah.
It's such a weird, and I think Microsoft knows this, so they're throwing around money. But people are going to Sony to reveal this game because more people are playing PlayStation than Xbox. Like, we all know this.
Well,
like,
and like, just people know to tune in for Sony.
Yeah, that too. Like, all eyes are on Sony every single year because of their history. And I just, again, like, I guarantee you most third-party games sell best on PlayStation. That's not a quote or anything. Don't like, you know, quote me on that. But, like,
I feel like that is true.
Yeah, I feel like it's just true, especially Japanese developers. Like, it's basically non-existent on Xbox. So third parties obviously want to put those games on and put those games on a pedestal at E3 in terms of just, like, how it's being shown off. And I think that Sony's the best way to do it. I mean, but Rockstar's still Rockstar, so we don't know. I mean, they're still greedy, so it could very well.
Yeah, they might not even show up at all.
Yeah. We got to bring this up. We talked about it during Square Enix, but, you know, we're both still holding on hope, I think.
FF7 Remake will get a gameplay reveal at Sony. In fact, I could see Sony, because you know what Sony did that FF7 reveal before. They I feel like they paid them. They were like, let us show this at our conference first.
I mean, the game's coming to PlayStation first, so it makes all the sense in the world for it to be shown off there. I mean, it's either going to be at Square Enix or...
I could totally see Sony just paying them and saying, let us show this gameplay
in terms of, like, show. Oh, don't show it at your show, show it at ours. That's what you meant. Okay, I was thinking, like, through Microsoft or something. I'm like, nah, there's no way. Like, it's coming to PS4 first. But, yeah, Sony's going to want to have that there at their show.
They're going to want that exclusive look.
Reveal. Like, I mean, we've seen gameplay, but, like, that real gameplay reveal. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that real thick, beefy trailer that we've all been waiting for. But this game has been in trouble. Like, there's no, you know, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. There's been some bad news about this game lately. Hopefully, I mean, it makes all the sense in the world to kind of clarify some things, get the shit back on course, you know what I mean? And just show this game off and get people excited about the game again and not worried about it if it's going to suck or not. Like, show us a great trailer, show us some gameplay, let us be blown away. And, hopefully, fingers crossed, it actually ends up working. But again, you're going to get tears out of me if we see Tifa or see, like, overworld stuff or Sid or seeing... We talked about this at the Square Enix thing. Like, anything would get a huge reaction out of me. Just redoing that OST would get me, like, in tears. Like, I'm not even lying. But yeah, I mean, other than that, I mean, there's so many other little surprises and little things that could pop up.
I'm seeing here, Guerrilla teases Horizon sequel.
It's so early, man. I mean, that game sold really, really well, though. I definitely think they're working on it. I definitely think that exists. I don't know. But in terms of other third parties, anything is possible. Again, Cyberpunk could pop up here instead of Microsoft. Like, we don't know. They could have thrown CD Projekt
Supermassive announces a new project.
Supermassive? Remind me of what Supermassive is.
Until Dawn.
Ooh, yeah, they kind of need something because that last game was not great. It's like one of the worst reviewed. It's like the prequel. I can't even remember what it was called.
Oh yeah, that thing.
It did really bad.
Yeah,
like,
we talked about that.
One of the worst reviewed games of the year, I think. I think it's like a 50 on Meta. But maybe they could show something off. Something else to note. There's been a lot of rumors going around. Again, this is that thing that we forgot to mention during Xbox or whatever that I was talking about earlier. But something that could pop up either here or Microsoft or I'm just gonna say it. Do you think that we're gonna see Rocksteady's new game?
Yeah, and we will see it here. Not at Microsoft.
It's either Sony's been like buddy with Rocksteady. They got that Origins reveal.
They got that all of the Batman reveals. Yeah. Like you're going
Arkham
to see
VR.
it there.
Yeah, like I think it makes sense. What is the game though? Now I'm hearing World's Finest rumors that's going to be like a Superman Batman game.
I am so tired of this. Please just give me the Harry Potter Rocksteady game. I don't want Superman.
We had a long discussion about this, not too long ago last year, and God, I want it so bad. I really do.
A Superman game just sounds so boring.
I mean, I'm
sure they'll prove me wrong. Rocksteady's awesome. I'm sure the gameplay will look awesome. I'm just, as a concept, this is so tiring. Like, let Rocksteady do something new.
Yeah.
Let them do something outside of superheroes, please.
Yeah, I don't desire it too much, but again, like Batman and Superman, they sell. People want a Superman game for some reason. Again, like, I don't think a Superman game is going to be really cool. Like, don't get me wrong, especially Rocksteady working on it. But like, I just, again, what you said, I just want something new and interesting. And Harry Potter, you got Fantastic Beasts coming out later this year. Like, let's go. Like, I want to see that world come to life in video games. Get J.K. Rowling to like write an original story or something. Like, that would be super dope. Get her on the stage. Get J.K. Rowling on the stage. I'm down. Like,
go for it.
That'd be super hype. Just like, and you customize your own wizard, having different spells. Get a sorting hat thing. Like,
I love how there's like no foundation for any of this. We've just like come up with it all on our own.
But that's the thing. It's not even that hard to come up with it. Like a Superman game. Like, how does that even work? Like, I'm asking all these questions. Like, open world, you're flying. Like, how do you add limitations to that? What's the power levels here? Like, can you just pick up buildings? Like, what's going on? Like, you know what I mean? There's just like so many different routes. Well,
the thing is, I know there will be limitations, and that's what's gonna make it boring. Like with it'll be like when you're soaring around with Batman's cape, it will be like that for Superman, except you can go up now too.
Ew.
Like that's what I'm picturing there.
Yeah, that's not funny. That's not cool. I don't like that.
It will be interesting to see Rocksteady take on a more brighter and colorful world, but I want something else. I really do.
Yeah, me too. Speaking of bright and colorful, another game I could see popping up is Dreams. I want it.
Yep.
I think it's time to get that game a release date. That game has been shown off at so many events.
Didn't they say it was coming out in 2018?
I don't think that's confirmed yet.
Oh, it's not? Oh.
It's expected to, but no one knows for sure. There is a beta.
That'll be their November game.
Yeah, there's supposed to be a beta coming soon, I think. Maybe that would be. I mean, that'd be a good game to release around the holidays for sure.
If that's coming out in 2018, Last of Us is definitely not coming out this year.
Yeah, absolutely not. But, I mean, Last of Us is early, though. I think that's spring. If it's not coming out this year, it's spring. That's going to be their God of War
It'll be the same time that most Naughty Dog games come out.
Yeah,
it'll be
like March or May. Like,
yeah, it's like usually May they come out, May or June.
Get that summer greatness going. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I think
nope.
we've... Oh?
One more. You saw that patent.
Oh, whoa, this has validity. What is it?
PlayStation 4 Portable.
That was...
Reveal.
Wait, that patent? Like, wasn't that like 2 years ago? After the Switch came out, I remember we got those patents. I just don't think they can do it. Like, they've tried so many times. Nintendo just dominates that market.
They're going to copy Switch.
I really hope not. That'd be a poo-poo direction for Sony to go. That would kill the momentum of their company. I just think that Switch is just dominating that market. I don't think people desire to play Sony games on the go. Like, I don't think they're like, oh, I want to play The Last of Us on the
It
train.
is
like,
worth mentioning though, because people are still saying, even though they've basically made it clear, like, no, this is not happening for a while. No PS5 at this conference. Do not go in expecting that.
Yeah, I've said that foolishly in previous stuff, jokingly at some points, but like that's absolutely, and they've literally said no. That's a few years out. So
yeah,
but I think we are going to start seeing some games where we're like, whoa. Like, is that PS5?
Is this PS5?
Yeah, I think we will see games where you're like, huh, what's going on? Like, what's going on here? Is this even for this generation? Like, I think either this year or next year.
Last of Us will look that good.
Yeah,
I
think even Death Stranding might look that good too.
Last of Us is gonna like blow your mind how good it looks.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna crap my pants looking at that game for sure. Like, it's gonna look. Oh,
Ghost of Tsushima too, probably.
Sucker punch! I'm so excited for this press conference. The hype is just so real. I can't really think of anything else. I'm sure we're gonna be missing something huge right now, but I can't.
Final Fantasy 16.
I'm just gonna mention that every single video we do.
Yeah.
Every single one. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Make sure to comment down below. Give us your predictions. Give us your thoughts on our predictions. Let's hype it out. Let's talk about this stuff. E3 is days away. Again, at the time of recording this, I'll probably end up uploading this like hours from E3. So it's exciting. It's really exciting, and Sony is definitely going to be the one to keep your eyes on for sure. I mean, I think all these press conferences have potential to be the best, so it's going to be fun. Best of show, like best of E3, like I mean, at least the big three. At least the big three. That's what I'm saying.
Well, let's not get carried away now. Not Microsoft. Let's not get carried away now.
I don't know. We'll see. I mean, Nintendo's.
I'm just kidding.
We don't know. I think Microsoft's gonna have some surprises, and
I don't think Microsoft has those heavy hitter exclusives that'll carry their show like Nintendo and Sony.
I think so too. I think Microsoft will have surprises, but like it won't be like, oh wow, that's the best. And I'm not even crapping.
Won't be like,
I'm not crapping.
Oh my god, I have to buy a PS4 for this.
Yeah, it won't be like that. But it will be like, ooh, cool. That looks cool.
Yeah.
But Nintendo, that's going to be hype for sure. Look forward to that video. We're about to be recording that soon, and we're going to be talking about all of our predictions and dreams for the Nintendo Direct or whatever. That's going to be fun. That definitely, it's 45 minutes apparently. That definitely has some chances of beating out that Sony spot. So we'll see how it goes. E3 is going to be fun and exciting, and I hope you are there to join us. And a way to do that is subscribing to my good friend, PhenomSage. Matthew, putting that link in the description below. Click on it, watch the live streams during E3. You can check them out on my channel too if you want. I'm not 100% sure if I'm doing it. I'll figure something out, but you can definitely catch the VOD on Fumen Show, and it's just going to be a blast, man. I'm so excited. Yeah. It's going to be an absolute blast, and I hope you are there to watch every minute of it. And yeah, thank you for watching, and until next time, I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.